Welcome to Giants Baseball 101. I'm Gabe Vaughn, your host. I usually make it a practice after a late night game to do the video the next morning, but I don't know if for some of you that's late. Like, I don't know how late you stay up on the days of these games. If you were wanting it, like right after last night, and you think this video's late, I apologize for that, but it's how this goes. 13-2. What better follow-up could we have from a day on which the offense was lousy? What better refreshing following day could you ask for? On this day, the Giants scored 13 runs. How about that? 3 home runs. Brandon Belt hit a 2-run homer in the first inning. That's what got it all started. The Giants went through their whole lineup in that first inning, getting 6 runs, then 4 more in the second inning. Then later in the game, Jock Peterson and Wilmer Flores would both hit solo home runs. So this was a lot of scoring. And Flores, he had 3 hits total. Tyro Estrada, he had 2 hits. That's what I'm talking about. If you can have these frequent 2-hit days, we want you in the starting lineup. That just proves my point. I couldn't go through everybody. Joey Bart, he also had 2 hits. I just want to make a quick point about Joey Bart. Do you see how he's developing? He is really hot right now. I mean, he deserves every start that he gets behind the plate. Obviously, I wish Kirk Casale would get to play a little bit more, but I think it is good to be developing Joey Bart right now, just with the understanding that he's hitting really well. He's really hot, so he had originally, remember, disappointed us with not performing, but he did develop, and I think he just needed it. No, the Giants signing him for $7 million, that was a reason. They noticed something, and they noticed it right, and now it's translating very well to the big leagues, and hopefully it keeps up. But an offensive day like yesterday, that just shows what the Giants can do when their hitters are all taking the right approach at the plate and seeing the ball well, waiting for their pitch, knowing what their pitch is, and then doing the right thing with it, driving it. It just shows when the team, mostly the hitters, have the right approach and take the right approach to the plate. Then that shows just what can happen. And today it was 13 runs, so much of a blowout that the Padres had to have Will Myers pitch, even though he's not a pitcher. That is often what happens when you're way behind. You'll let one of your non-pitchers pitch. But anyway, this was a big game. In the hitters, the power comes, Evidently, these hitters are not swinging so hard that they strike out all the time, just trying to have unrealistic expectations of how hard they can hit the ball and then strike out. Sometimes that's a hitter's weakness, but I think they're really seeing the ball well and trying to make contact. And then, yes, the power is coming. It's definitely coming with the 3 homers and then some doubles. The power, it is coming through. I think that is really the best medium, if I can say so, for the Giants, where they hit the ball and they aim to make contact. They definitely don't want to strike out. They're, relaxed enough and selective enough that they are able to actually hit the ball and it gets past the infield. But, they also have that kind of power and hit some home runs and hit some balls to the wall. And that really is the best way to drive in runs, that kind of approach. And they took it yesterday, and hopefully they'll take it more. The Giants pitching, it was really good yesterday. Although it did not need to be nearly that good, we're still glad about that Alex Cobb did well in the bullpen. They almost shut the Padres out. The Padres scored 2 runs total, so we're glad to see that about the Giants pitching. Again today, We're going to see where this series goes. It will be Logan Webb today, so I'm excited about that. Let's just see if we can get a Logan Webb terrific start combined with a bit of terrific hitting that comes. It doesn't come off of trying to kill the ball, trying to hit it unrealistically hard. No, terrific hitting comes off of what I said, having just the right approach and then letting the power come through. We'll see if we can have that combination. It'll go really well with a Logan Webb good start, like I expect his start to be today. So this has been Giants Baseball 101. Please subscribe if you have not. I'll see you later today. It's a day game, so the video, it's coming today. And you can watch it, and we'll see what the Giants do. I'll see you next time on Giants Baseball 101.